Oh my. Hello. One peaceful mind. I see you. I do. And I ran your play out, and I apologize. It's not that I ignore people. I got so deep into my story yesterday that I wasn't looking at the chat until the very end. I was looking at the bee lady because she's my moderator. Hello, Lynx Acres. Good morning. Good morning. I can't find any kosher salt in the house I'm staying in. So I'm having to take pink salt and grind 2 to 3 tablespoons for the beets I'm going to be working with today. So this has been quite the challenge. So Alicia, I hope you understand. I'm really sorry. Hey, Into the Bush. Gosh, I loved your play out. I'm grinding salt right now, so that's what that sound is you hear. It's oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Alicia. It's terrible, but I need 19 grams. Okay, I'll work on that a little bit later. So this morning, Into the Bush, Trisha's Motivational Moments. Hello, my cream to my morning coffee. Hello. I am going to work on some beet kvass because it's good for me. And so here we are. Thank you for coming in. Angela Critters, notice I have gloves. Yay, they arrived. And I have to wash the beets. So I think I'm going to bring you over to the sink really quick so that we can get this going. Okay? All right. Oh, I think I need a pedestal for you. Handy dandy wine box. Still difficult to see. This is not my kitchen, of course, you guys, so I'm struggling a little bit with some stuff. Anyway, these are some huge beets. I had to cut this end off because it's so organic, it just wasn't, it decided to change colors. But I don't believe in wasting anything, so look at this. I got this from Imperfect Produce. I think because it's so big, it was considered imperfect. And I got these too. And they were tiny, so I think that's why they were considered imperfect. All right. Good, 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 good. So we'll see how this goes. The last time I made beet kvass here, it fermented really fast, and I think it's because they have better water here than we do. So this beet kvass is going to be made with beets, apples, and I don't have any ginger root, so I'm going to be using ginger powder, which is just fine. But first of all, we got to cut up those beets. Now, I know many of you have seen me make beet kvass before. And if you don't know what beet kvass is, it's a fermented beet juice that's a really good tonic for the tummy. So we're going to start with the biggest one. And I'm not using my own knives either, so, oh, that's not so bad. Let me get a garbage bowl. Hello. So, Carter, good morning. Good morning. Glad you're here. once again, I'm in the North Woods. I didn't bring enough beet kvass to last the 6 weeks, so I'm going to make some so that I don't have to buy any. I hate buying it because it's like $6.99 for just $6.99 for two, not enough for a quart, when I could make a gallon for much less. Oops. These are really orangish red beets. Look at that. They're beautifully colored. Okay. So I hope everybody is doing well. I had rehearsal last night. We had our first read through of the show, and at some point I'm going to put a link to a playlist so that you guys can see the show I'm doing. It's not a very good. The videos aren't that great, but it shows you at least what I'm up against. So, but it's a fun show, and thankfully it's only like an hour and a half long. I cannot stand a 4-hour musical. Those old time, I mean, I like the old time musicals. Like I did last year, we did My Fair Lady, and 2 years ago we did Annie Get Your Gun. But dang it, if those aren't 3.5, and if it goes slow, 4-hour musicals, and holy Hannah. That's just exhausting for the audience, and it's exhausting for directors. So what's going on in here? Still here listening. Thank you, Tricia. Thank you. Nightbot, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Good morning, The Boss Life Online. How are you? We're making beet kvass. I didn't bring enough for 6 weeks, so I have to make some. Now, I do have some at home. But I left that for Troy, so I don't want to steal that from him. Such a good gut tonic. It keeps you so healthy. All right. So right now, these are pretty big chunks. Sometimes I cut it smaller than that, but I think this will be okay. Okay. This is another big one. Woo! That you don't want to use. You just don't. And sometimes I cut off the tip, especially if it's gotten a little discolored. I don't know. I just don't want to introduce any bad bacteria into my ferment. Everything's spicy. Good morning. Thank you for calling me a beautiful lady, because sometimes I don't feel that way, but now I do because of you. All right. I'm alone in the house today, so I can be a little bit louder. Oh, wait. No, I have Amelia. Did you guys, if you weren't here yesterday, here is my summer puppy. Say hello, Amelia. Hello. Hi. That's my summer puppy. And she woke me up at 7:30 in the morning to make sure that she knew that she was stuck in her kennel while everybody was asleep. Oh my God. And what a whine she has on her. Yes, Amelia. Thumbs up the live. Thank you. Thumbs up the live. Yes, we want that. And I want you to get out there. If you don't know anybody in this chat, please get out there and do something about that. If you don't know if you know some folks, you can also go and watch their videos. Make sure they get some watch time. Which, anybody need any watch time? Remember, I have 5 devices here. I've been running the Bee Lady. Last night I ran the Bee Lady. I'm still running the Bee Lady. And then also I'm finishing up the Winston family. So if you need any watch time, put it in the notes. Yes, please. Okay? Yes, please. Yes, please. Watch time, watch time. And if you are so inclined, you can definitely, if you please, and if you will, run any one of my playlists, run my play all, whatever you want to do. Let's see where we are here. And if you would like to, right now, share out the live, go ahead and share it out. Share it to your community board, share it to, share it to your Facebook page, your Twitter, whatever you want. Go ahead and share it out. I'm willing and able to take any viewers that want, most viewers that want to come my way. Good. We're going to go up to about here with beets. I have plenty of them. So once we get this done, guys, I can join the chat a little bit more actively. I know the Bee Lady rocks. And if you haven't seen her channel, please go over there. It's amazing. I've been mesmerized by her bees. I love that word these days. Mesmerized by her bees. I've been just in awe of her as a person, and also been really well supported by her. I appreciate all the support that she's brought my way, along with Carter's Eat and all of my family. Any more of that fire sauce? Fire? You mean the fire cider? Everything spicy? I was gonna get ready to drink some here soon, along with a little bit of beet kvass, because I need it for my gut health. All right. I think I'm gonna do maybe 3 more small beets after this. I think we'll be good. And then I gotta grind more salt. I can't use, you guys, when you do fermentation, do not use iodized salt. You'll kill your ferment and you'll get nothing but mold. Or so that's been my experience. Okay, a couple more beets. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna do 2 more beets and then 3 apples. Ooh. Gosh, look how dark that one is. That is a pretty beet. I mean, who judges beets by color? Me! Ouch. Not my knives. You know, knives are very personal. The knives you have, you become very accustomed to them, and you know how to work them. This one is this is well weighted, right? Usually I can't do it with this one, but this one is well weighted. There we go. But it's still too heavy for me. I went to a knife shop one time and they had me hold knives like this and like this, and asked me, what's the best feel for you? And I thought that was really weird, but I ended up getting some really good knives. Really expensive knives, but really good knives. All right. That's my big, what do I say now? Nothing. Like I said, I had a great rehearsal yesterday. I met all the cast. I have some amazing talent. These kids and people, because there's some grown-ups too, lots of grown-ups. It's a grown-up show. But I think it's one of the most talented casts I've seen. Now, like I said yesterday, when the Bee Lady was here, she was like, why do you need a choreographer on site? Well, people, you know, dance is a difficult thing. I think people think singing, not for me, but singing is easier than dance, and they avoid it sometimes. So when the choreographer is there, I can gently and kindly teach them how to move their bodies. And it's a very personal thing. Let's move this aside for right now. All right, where are we in this? I should have a funnel. Nah, beets stain really bad, so you have to be careful. I don't even know if that's going to make a difference. I can at least aim. There we go. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think we better work on the apples. And I don't know where a pitcher is. I thought we had a pitcher here. Like that. Okay. I'll use this. Okay. The apples. Julia showed me, Julia's the niece of the woman who owns this home. Julia showed me a really interesting way to cut and core an apple, which consisted of turning it. There we go, cored, just like that. I'll show you that again in a second. So then you have all these nice slices. Some of the pieces are a little bit big, but still you have some of these really nice slices. So I thought that was a really great way to, I'll show you that again. So I'm sure some of you know this by now, or know this already. So you cut down one side, turn it, cut down the other side, hold it together, cut down that side, turn it. There you go. I thought that was awesome. I mean, here I am, an old woman, and that I just learned how to easily core an apple. Angela Critters, I mean, I just found that out. I think that's amazing. Super simple. I bought an apple, there's a little bit. I bought an apple corer for no reason. This is all you need. It's all you need. Big chunks. I think that'll be good. That leaves some really good flavor. And I'm thinking I'm only going to need 2 apples because I have so many beets. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need a 3rd apple. And I actually should mix this up a little bit. Carter Z, what'd you say? I'm not trying to ignore folks. We're headed to the post office at lunch. I have both kids home today. Boss life. Yes. Hey, Bajan stroke survivor. I really am enjoying your videos. I'm really enjoying your story, and I hope you keep telling it because I think you have some really good information that people need to know. Oh, and by the way, folks, I'm going to be here just for an hour because I have a video premiering tonight at 5 p.m. Okay, and then I'm going to add ginger powder because I don't have any ginger, and that's just fine. We're going to do 2 tablespoons. This will be super gingery. All right. Now, you guys. I didn't find any. Let's move you back. I need your box. Let me get you up here. I didn't find any kosher salt in the house I'm staying in. So I did find this. So for about 15 minutes before the live, I was trying to get 3 tablespoons browned out, and it is quite the chore. Now, the other thing is I could give up right here, not give up, but I could stop right here, finish this process later, and go buy some kosher salt, because I know that pink salt, Himalayan salt, is a lot heavier, and I need to have 3 tablespoons of, of salt. Hold on one second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey! So I need to have 3 tablespoons of salt. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with having a little bit too much salt. There is the problem is not having enough salt. And so I need 38 grams of salt. 38 grams of salt for this much water. And I don't know if I'm going to need this much water. So we'll see. Okay. I'm going to be okay with this because I believe I can even feel the weight. It sounds heavy. So sounds heavy. That's good enough. All right. Let me get something to drink. So DIY Lifestyles, hello. One Peaceful Mind, Alicia, hello again. Okay, who else is in the chat? Let's start at the top. I'm going to acknowledge some folks because sometimes I miss it. I get started talking about my own story and then I forget. Okay. Let's see what happened here. Okay. One Peaceful Mind is here again. Links Acres Into the Bush was here. It might still be here. Tech Worldwide is here. And maybe forget about whole operation runs. What is going on there? Okay. Links Acres, of course, I said that. Into the Bush, Angela Critters. Links Acres, Angela Critters. Carter Zeet was here. I don't know if she's still here. Alicia, could you do me a favor? Make sure you only use one emoji. I haven't been able to go back into Nightbot and change it yet because I'm so busy. But if you use more than one emoji, Nightbot may say, okay? Nightbot may not like that. So let's make sure to use less than that. All right. Oh, that's good. That'll be just fine. It was a lot of work for that little bit of salt. Hold on. Now I know Himalayan salt is heavier and harder to dissolve. We'll see how long it takes. In the meantime, where has everyone got their knives? You know what? This is what I would do. This is what I would do, Links Acres. I would go to a knife store, right? Go to a knife store and try out some knives. I don't know what kind this is. And I forget what mine are called at home. It starts with an H. But Yeah, go to a knife store, and then, Karen, my 3-month-old seems to be finding you interesting. Oh, well, great. Hello. Go to a knife store, try out some knives, and then it's not nice to the brick and mortar stores, but they can afford it. Go to a website. They're still there. They can afford you not buying your knives there, and compare prices. Okay, go to a knife store and compare. Go to a knife store, try out some, find one that you like, and then go online and compare prices, because there's no need for you to pay $200 for a knife. Ooh, we're getting there. I want it all dissolved. It's actually fun to watch. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out already, I'm into both water sounds and watching water, and I don't understand that. It's soothing. I'm thinking it's probably prenatal, you know? All right. Ooh, getting there. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit on the bottom. Those are those big chunks of Himalayan salt. And while we're at it, let's get our cabbage leaf. So the cabbage leaf, you guys, if you don't know what that's for, it's to hold the ferment underneath the brine. You need to have your ferment under the brine so that it doesn't, it isn't affected by oxygen. And then that oxygen can bring in bad bacteria. So, and also, cabbage leaves have really good natural bacteria, yeasts, natural yeast on them. So it helps to get the ferment. Oh, shoot, I broke that one. That's all right. It helps to get the ferment started. This one needs a little bit of rinsing. This is an organic cabbage, but it's still, you might want to rinse it off. Organic doesn't mean that you're absolutely safe. You're safer. They're not using pesticides, but good thing is once the fermentation starts, then you have a really good. It's releasing gases and things that will absolutely get rid of any bad bacteria. Allows the good bacteria and yeast to proliferate. This cabbage is giving me a hard time. Really gave me a hard time. This is supposed to be one whole piece like that. I can still use it. Let's see if I can do it this way. I think this is an older cabbage. Ah! Oh, almost. Yeah, it's a little bit older. It's drier. But that'll work. Just when you're doing any kind of ferment that's a savory, as I call savory ferment, cabbage leaves are always good to help you start the ferment. So my salt is mostly dissolved, and I'm fine with that. The water here is not chlorinated, or fluorinated. Chlorinated. So, a lot of fermentation sites would tell you to go ahead and use mineral or store-bought water or filtered water. This water is filtered. It has no salts. It's not softened, but the water up here is not fluorinated, so I don't have to worry about killing my ferment. Okay, let's see if I can get you to see this. Put this in. I need to. We have the ginger there and all that. I need to get this in here. It's going to break because it's an older leaf. I'll make sauerkraut with the rest of that. And I'm going to pour some water in before. Get it out to the, may need a little bit more. Now I'll put that other leaf in. You just want to make sure that your ferment, the stuff that you want fermented, stays under the brine. Thanks. Where has okay, are we still on where has everybody got in line? Okay. I'm not behind on the chat. That's good. Yesterday I was behind and totally missed someone. Felt bad about that. And when I feel bad, I take action. So I went and watched her play all. Okay, normally I would put a fermentation weight on top, but I don't have one. I may later, oh, I think I can get a jar. I'll use a jar. Or a little glass. Okay, you guys, what oh, there we go. All right, this will do. Just put this on top. Push down on that. Yeah. All right. So what I need to do, you guys, right now, I need to go get a fermentation lock, and then we're going to fill this the rest of the way with water, and we're going to put that fermentation lock on there, and we'll be good. I wonder if it'd be better this way. It might be better that way. There we go. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right. I also need to find, so this will go right on here, but I also need to find a some plastic wrap. You guys, I'm not in my own house. And I've been here 3 years, so let me see if I remember where things are. Aha! That's parchment paper. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do with this, besides, I'm going to fill up the rest of the water. Okay. And this glass here that I have in here, the glass that I have in here is acting as a fermentation weight today. So I'm pushing down on that. You know what? I keep changing. Which way should I go? Probably this way, because otherwise gas could get trapped in there. We don't want gas to get trapped inside of there. So I am going to, first of all, take some plastic wrap and put it over the top. Then I'm going to screw this on. That'll help keep any oxygen out of there. All right. There we go. And I need something to poke that with. Oh, not in my own hand. Aha. That's not going to work. I have no idea what that is. You guys, I'm looking for, I wonder if this will work. Worked. Yay. Okay. Now I just need to get some water in my fermentation log. Get that right down in there. There we go. So I'm going to put this up probably up there on that shelf. I don't know if you can see. Way up there. It'll be warmer. and I'll put a plate under it in case it boils over, or not boils, but ferments over. And we'll be done with that process. All right. Got to get the step stool. So I was saying I'm not in my own home. Oh, somebody said something. Running your playlist now. Thank you, Everything Spicy. A playlist or a play all. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Let's get this up there. This is going to be interesting. There we go. And then up there, because it's summer, it'll ferment a lot faster. So it'll ferment probably, I may have a beet kvass in a week. You notice how, or in the cities, when we're at home, when I'm at home, and in the wintertime, sometimes it takes as long as 3 weeks to ferment. But I think up there, it's warmer and it's summertime. It may go faster. So, here I come. So that's my chore for today. Why did I do that? I'm okay, you guys. I'm a little scattered. I can go this way. And turn you around here. Hi. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. I certainly am. Thank you for doing that with me. It's something that I do often. Something that I do often because I use it every day. I do at least 4 ounces of beet kvass a day. So here I am, I'm settling in, chug, 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 yes. Okay. Here I am settling in to the Northwoods. I got a text from my husband yesterday. He said, the house feels empty without you. And I was like, oh, honey, don't do that to me. Because then, of course, I just wanted to get in the car and go home. But I had a really good first day. Hey, All-American, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Spring Garden 1, Bozo at Calvin Jr., hello. Alyssa, thank you, Alyssa. I find I do things, God, my head is glowing. I'm going to should I change the light or change my positioning? I find I do better when I have something to do. I find that I feel more comfortable talking to you all. Bozo, what? Missing my comments. Am I missing your comments? Hold on, let me go back. Mama Goonie, glad you're here. Hello, everyone else. You missed my comment. I'm moving back. I'm going back, Bozo. Hey, Boss Life. Okay, Boss Life, Bozo. Is this a cooking channel today? Need to change it on Maury? It's a fermentation channel and a chat. Fermentation channel and a chat. And this afternoon at 5, when I am doing when my premiere happens, you will see a gluten-free vegan recipe. I'm doing a macaroni salad. It turned out great. I used, if you've been in my lives, I talked about it before. I used a vegan mayonnaise that was just awesome. And I mean, it tasted like mayonnaise. And the reason I use vegan mayonnaise is not because I'm vegan. It's because mayonnaise is usually made with chicken eggs. I can make it with duck eggs, but if I can find a substitute for the for the regular mayonnaise. I'd rather do that because duck egg mayonnaise, it tastes great, but it's also, that's a chore. That's not something I need to do. I will gladly do it for a video, but it's really it's expensive for me because duck eggs are expensive, and it's I've only done it once before, and I'm not an expert on it. So is that the comment I was missing? Bozo, is that the comment I was missing? Veganese. Yeah, this one was an organic brand called Vegan Mayo, and I could probably I don't remember which one I got. It was in the middle in terms of price at Whole Foods. Whole Paycheck, really. So I'm scared to buy the vegan mayo. One Peaceful Mind. Alicia, I would not be afraid of it. It doesn't taste bad. I wouldn't put it on the lines of Miracle Whip, but because I don't think does Miracle Whip have eggs? But it is, it's good. That's all I'll say. I make sure that you got a brand that isn't cheap, because sometimes I find that cheap equals horrible. But I don't think you have to spend every dollar in your pocket to get a good vegan mayo. That's what they say about vegan cheese. Mama Goonie, have you had vegan cheese? I have not had vegan cheese. When I had a friend who decided that, I forgot, it was like a couple of years ago, somebody bought vegan cheese and they were doing a cheese melt sandwich or something. Or was it nachos? No, it was nachos, microwave nachos. And they, MW is salad dressing. What? Mama Goonie. Oh, so you have had vegan cheese. Do you like it? You are my coffee and breakfast. Okay. Nightbot tells you to live, love, and learn. So getting back to vegan mayo, yeah, and making it myself. I forgot what was I saying? Somebody help me. Vegan cheese had made me cry. It's just not right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I was talking about the cheese melt on nachos, and no. It didn't, it kind of wilted over the chips, it like wilted over the chips, and then they were like, tastes so good, and I just couldn't. Lissa's new, oh, good, everything's spicy. Yes, vegan cheese. Okay. I love vegan cheese. I mean, I'd rather have real, but it's, so what do you love about vegan cheese? I just haven't figured out how to even try it, because it looks funny to me. It looks funny. I was trying my best to hit my 1K. How close are you, Bozo? Somebody, if there's somebody in here who doesn't know Bozo, please go get that man, or go get that clown. Bozo the clown. She's supposed to melt, not will. I know. Right, Mama Goody was like, I'm hugging your nacho. What? Did you want to come see me? Okay. Hold on. Come on up. Hey. This is Amelia. Amelia is part Jack Russell, and you can tell. Did you see that? She just easily jumped up. No, okay, I don't need a lot of that. Oh, yeah. Look, what's there? Oh, who's a good puppy? She just loves to be cuddled. Very sad. Congrats, Bozo. How about another dance? I made it. Oh, you made your, oh, that's excellent. When did that happen? He's at a, oh, when did you make it in my live? Because that will be the first time that's ever happened. Yes, 1003. I grew up in the Wisconsin, so cheese needs to be real. Yes, all American. I agree. Oh my God. Can you just, Amelia obviously needs attention to Amelia thinks she's a lap dog. Okay, 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 okay. Are you getting down or are you switching? Just needed to switch directions. I can't eat real cheese. Oh, Alicia, are you lactose intolerant? You need 30 minutes. You need 30 minutes of watch time. I'm lost. 30 minutes ago. Oh, you hit it. So you didn't hit it in mine then. Okay, hold on. I'm very shy to wipe my nose on camera now. You guys, back in Minnesota, I have allergies. When I was in Las Vegas, okay, squirrel, I'm going off on another tangent. So when I was in Las Vegas, I didn't have allergy one, not one. I come back to Minnesota and I'm a water faucet again, you know? Alicia, yeah, I can't eat dairy products. Fortunately for me, because I have, 31 different food sensitivities. I only worry about 2 of them, eggs and wheat. But fortunately for me, dairy is not one of them. I don't know what I'd do if dairy was added to my list. So hopefully, Alicia, that's your only food sensitivity. Because when it starts to creep up the scale to as many as I have, now I will say this, since I improved my gut health using beet kvass and kombucha and water kefir and milk kefir. Oh, by the way, you guys, let me show you the milk kefir. So I could probably do a transfer today. I will, because by tonight, see how solid that is? This may start to separate. See that? This was just straight milk yesterday. Then I added the kefir starter, and now it is a yogurt product. I think we better take care of that right now, because since it's warm, the whey can start to separate from the milk solids, and then all you have to do is shake it up, but it starts to go towards kefir cheese really fast. So kefir cheese is like a ricotta cheese, and you can eat it just that same way. But I prefer to have milk kefir be milk kefir. So let's get that process done. So the first thing, you guys, I'm glad that you brought up dairy, Alicia, because this might have caused me problems. Okay, I've got dishes to do. I love this kitchen. It's so well laid out, unlike mine. It's just that I don't know where anything is. So let's get the milk. I'm gonna get the milk. I'm gonna get my bolt house, and I need another container. Okay, I'm back. Okay, So this is easy. I just have to get some measuring. It's a 1/4 cup. That's good. Okay, so what we're going to do. So this is now my starter. It will also become my kefir drink. And remember, I used a kefir starter rather than kefir grains because I don't want to mess with that. So I'm going to take, see that? I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to take a 1/4 cup. Actually going to take 2 of these to start the next batch. Now, normally I would want my milk at more of a room temperature, but this is a fresh kefir. It's not going to go into shock. Pour this back up. There we go. Put the lid on. Oh boy. I think there we go. Okay. Shake it up. So now the starter's in here and it's going to start working on the milk. And it goes right over into the fermentation station. And this, oh, I'm so excited that you get to see this process because I want you to know how easy it is. You're going to take whatever juice or flavoring you want. This is mango. Fill it up. Now, I added probably 1/3 of a cup. Put the lid on. There's my kefir. It's that easy. Now, Alicia, here's something. If your problem is casein and not, or if your problem is lactose and not casein, casein is an enzyme. I think it's an enzyme in milk. If it's lactose, kefir milk is 99% lactose free because that's what the yeasts eat. But if it's casein, which in my case, it probably is. I mean, I drink it. I was told I shouldn't have casein. I haven't noticed that that's a problem of mine. It is possible, unless you're super sensitive to lactose, it is possible that you may be able to drink kefir milk. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you to do it. So I am going to taste my kefir milk. So it's a nice, thick yogurt drink. Isn't that cool? It's that easy. It's that easy. Once you get your starter, your kefir starter, now I will be able to make years. Well, it's been a year with our other starter. I'll be able to make a year at least of yogurt or kefir, continuous kefir, just like continuous kombucha. All right, where'd you go, Karen? Where'd you go? I went right here. Here's I am. So, wow, that was a successful morning. Cheers. That juice provides just the right sweetness. Now, I prefer it cold. I don't know how many of you like warm yogurt. I don't necessarily like warm yogurt, but it's a terrific morning drink. I usually drink this along with 2 ounces. So I'll have a cup of kefir. This isn't quite a cup. A cup of kefir, 2 ounces um, of beet kvass, and then in the afternoon I will have. I'll now have fire cider, and in the evening I may have some other fermented beverage just to keep that gut health working. You guys, if you have allergies or anything like that, I encourage you to start working on getting more probiotics because it makes a huge difference from my experience. I am not a doctor. I did, however, have a doctor tell me that I needed more probiotics, and I believe everybody needs more probiotics. My husband would attest to that, and he doesn't have any food allergies. But his hay fever is a lot better. I don't know what the connection is there, but his hay fever is a lot better since he started eating more probiotic foods. Sorry, I just had a so. I wish you could taste that. That mango comes right out. That's why I do the mango, because the mango is really good at providing a sweetness and that fruity flavor that I like in my yogurt. So, Bozo, you're leaving? Bye, everyone in the chat. I have a blessed day. And yes, you too. I like the kefirs. I like Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, I did in the day too, Grandpa. Not so much anymore. Good. Okay. My gut works better when I drink at least 2 liters, 2 to 2.5 liters of water a day. Excellent. Yeah, because that gives you all the moisture that you need. Moisture is a bad word. You need to stay hydrated. I drink, so this is my guide, right? Facts matter, first of all. I drink 4 of these a day, and I think this is 24 ounces. My naturopath, who is also a doctor, told me that you need to drink, if you're just a normal person, this is not if you're active. If you're active, you have to go way up. But just a normal person who does light exercise each day needs to drink half their weight in ounces of water. So if I'm 140, I need to drink at least, and this is if I'm inactive or lightly active, I need to drink at least 70 ounces of water a day. Yeah. My problem with water is I forget to drink water. Right. So do you know how many water? Okay. At school, I have 2. At work, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water bottles that I fill every day that I put in different places. Like there's 2 in my dance studio, 1 right on my desk, and 1 over by the stereo, so that I always remember to. And then in my classroom, there's 1 on my lecture podium. I actually just stand by it and look at kids. I don't lecture from it because I don't lecture. There's 1 by my computer desk, 1 on the guest teacher's desk, 1 in the back room, or the back of the room by the extra computer. I fill those bottles so that anytime I pass, I drink. Dirty Broke, ayo, hey, Dirty Broke. Different type of kombucha that is a little sweeter than usual. Yeah, Alicia, gosh darn it, if I'm making kombucha vinegar at home right now because I forgot to bring it up with me. So I got a gallon of milk that went past its use date. Anyway, I could repurpose it. First of all, the date is for the industry not to get sued. So if experts say, and I'm not an expert, experts say, smell it and taste it. If it tastes bad, if it smells bad, don't drink it. or use it. If it tastes bad, don't drink it or use it. Hello, PCS girls. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yes. Okay. The problem with water is that it does not taste like Coke or coffee. Well, Grandpa, whoops, I'm not going to use that word. Well, All-American, you can always flavor it with stuff that doesn't have sugar, and it might taste better. You can actually, well, All-American, even, even iced coffee is better for you than just coffee because it has water in it. Hold on, let me get rid of this. I need to rinse it out. Now, you guys, I did say I was only going to go an hour today because I have a premiere at 5 tonight. But I have 12 of you in here. Dirty broke. I do use water flavoring. Yeah, I do too. And I also like LaCroix, and some people say, why? But I actually like, okay, how just pour it? Somebody said, okay, did I miss something about a garden? Hello, good morning, PCS girls. PCS girls, I'm gonna go watch your new video shortly after this. I saw that you dropped one. You guys, I am, my schedule has changed so drastically. If you don't see me in your live, or you don't see me at your premiere, or if I haven't popped onto your new video, know that I am putting up a show right now, which my time is like dedicated now dedicated to choreography from 2 o'clock until 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Actually, today it's going to be sooner than that because I have my first choreography session, and I'm feeling a little pressure. So we are great. It's a live from last night, our first one. Oh, yay! It's the Q&A, right? The Q&A. Yep. I look forward to seeing it. But please don't feel like I'm ignoring you if I haven't been there today, or if you put up a video yesterday or even the day before. I will get there. I will get into your live. It's just not going to be as frequent right now because the pressure's on. The pressure is really on. With this show, we just did our first read through yesterday, and by the end of July, we're mid-June. We're way past mid-June. We have 5 weeks to get this show up. And there are at least 9 dance pieces. So, iced tea in the summer? Yes, I love iced tea. No, we totally understand. We're so busy too right now. Yeah, it happens, man, it happens. Speaking of which, I love you all dearly. I really do. I'm not going to say I love each and every one of you because I don't know each and every one of you that way. But I love the fact that you came in. I love the fact that we have this relationship. I love the fact that we're getting to know each other. And those of you who I've run your play all, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like I know you. I feel like I feel really good. So, like I said, anybody who wants me to, anybody who would like me to run your play all, I have 5 devices. Just say yes, or just say run mine, please. Tech World, straight to the point, talk. Yep, not talking trash. I know you're not talking trash. I didn't think you were talking trash. What happened? Oh, did you retract your own message? Okay. I'm talking about Tech World. Just let me know. And if any of you have yet to run my play all or a playlist, I'd be happy for you to do that. Remember, it's free. You don't have to pay a thing to watch me. You may not like it. I hope you do like it. I will repost a bunch of playlists. The time may have increased for Beyond Sauerkraut, and kicking it in the kitchen, because I've added videos to that. But there's a couple, like what is it? Not special editions. Special editions has increased a little bit too, but not by much. So it may say this is 37 minutes. It actually may be 47 minutes now. So please go ahead if you feel like you want to run anything, and if you want me to run yours, let me know, okay? All right, guys, I have to finish that video for tonight's premiere, and I have to choreograph 10 minutes of choreography of a dance piece. So I gotta go. And thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it, okay? All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.